I'm Caleb Anderson, and this is the Spirit Farm Podcast, where we celebrate grace and cultivate growth in all its forms for real people and in real time. In this midweek motivation moment, want to highlight the last episode from when I interviewed therapist, Yoda genius, John Jolliffe. He said something at the end that I wanted to jump on today in just a couple of minutes to boost you for the rest of the week, give you something to focus on. John talked about the difference between egostonic thoughts and egodystonic thoughts. Egostonic thoughts are the thoughts that align with who you are. They are the thoughts that uplift the real you and the direction that you are going in your life. Egodystonic thoughts are the thoughts that bring you down. They are the negative thoughts. They are the ugly thoughts, the disappointing thoughts, the discouraging thoughts that are tripping you up, slowing you down, and preventing you from focusing on the good, sucking you into the negative. Now, there is a famous verse from the scriptures that says, "Take every thought captive and make it obedient to Jesus Christ." Now, what that means is that you have a choice. You are going to be flooded by thoughts, hit by thoughts all day, every day. And you can grab each thought, evaluate it, and decide whether or not you will focus on that thought. And if that thought, when you see it, when you seize it, you will make a quick evaluation. Is this a helpful thought or a hurtful thought? Is this an egosyntonic thought, a helpful thought that's pushing me, propelling me in the direction that I want to go? Or is this an egodystonic thought that is holding me back, discouraging me, separating me from who I truly am and where I am going? If Jesus is your creator, your source of life, the one who is drawing out who he's made you to be, then you want to claim the thoughts that are encouraging to that end. Claim the thoughts that are affirming to who you are, the direction that you're on, what's possible for you, where you're going, not the failures, not the discouragements, not the disappointments, not the negative self-talk, not the ugly things. I'll give you an example. This is real time, real life for me right now. My thoughts, when they are negative, when the dystonic thoughts creep into my brain, oftentimes, probably the most common thoughts are the negative thoughts that say, I'm not far enough along. I should be better at this by now. I should be further along by now. I should have this by now. I shouldn't still be struggling with this at this point in my life. It's those shouldn'ts, it's those shoulds, it's those negative things that focus on the bad, that focus on the ugly side, and they discourage me. They provoke shame in me. They bring my emotion level down, my enthusiasm down, and they disconnect me from where I'm headed and my true self and the best of Caleb coming out. Those are the ugly thoughts. Those are the ones that I personally want to seize, want to grab onto and reject. I want to take those thoughts captive, throw them in the rear view, and focus on what's true, what's helpful, what's uplifting, what's beautiful, what's right, and what's praiseworthy, the thoughts that are going to propel me in the direction that I want to go. Things like, I am right where I am for a reason. Where I am, this moment is the only moment that I can control. And in this moment, I'm going to make the next right choice. And eventually, that is going to lead me exactly in the direction that God is drawing me on, the path that he has me on, that who he's made me to be is perfect, that there's no one like me in the universe, and I get to extract all that uniqueness for the sake of serving other people. And I actually believe all that is true. But when I focus on the negative, it reduces that experience from actually playing out. So take your thoughts captive. Decide, is this a helpful thought that's propelling me or an unhelpful thought that's pulling me down? Reject the unhelpful thoughts. Grab them, take them captive, throw them behind you, and focus your attention on where you are going and who you really are. That's why people do affirmations. You might need to write it on note cards and put it around your room or in your car. You might need reminders that pop up on your calendar that just say, remember, this is who you are. You are a daughter of the God of the universe. You were created totally unique. God has great plans for you. You are walking them out. Anything is possible. You are leaping in the direction of your dreams. Those are the thoughts that we are going to cling to, and we're going to reject the thoughts that are ugly, unhelpful, and discouraging. Can we do that? Let's do that today, moment by moment. Grab those thoughts, evaluate them, and go in the direction of the thoughts that are helping you and propelling you on your path. Would you share this short episode with someone else who needs some encouragement? We just want to share the love. And then I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.